Hey guys, so today we were playing Valorant, and I use Sova because I think he's my main. His utilities are really useful for knowing where the enemy is, so that's why I pick him. And we were going with the Ghost on the first round. It has higher damage than the Classic. I use an arrow to see if there's any enemies around. And there isn't. So I go inside and I see one of them peeking window, and I destroy the camera and remove the tracking dart from myself. Kind of a lucky first kill. And then I tell Sage to plant in that corner while we guard. And then from here I just use my arrow to see if there's any enemies in the corner, and I see one over here on the left side. And I hit Sage for a few points. And then I finish off the jet afterwards.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Now, I save my credits, so I just use a revolver, and I think I put on light armor. And then I use my arrow as usual just to see where the enemy is. And they usually like going this position, so... As usual, the Sage is there, and I shoot her through the boxes. And then I saw that Brimstone went down, so I kind of didn't want to peek there. But the wall was already destroyed, so... So then I plant bomb. And you have to be really patient with guns like the revolver, because you really have to stand still for those things to work. But then I just take the gun off of the dead body. And I use it to kill the Phoenix. Then I throw my arrow, and I see that there's a camera over there on the right side. So I knew they were over there. And then I knew he was on the defender side spawn. So I just waited for him to peek, and then headshot on him, luckily. For this round I used my bow and arrow as usual. And as always, there's a Sage peeking there because she likes putting up walls to block that area. Try to get her through the boxes, which didn't really work. I just wait at the bomb site and then I plant, which didn't work. So we kind of lost that round. And then I reveal the area again. And there's someone there. I don't know if that was a Sage. So I try not to go near that area. I follow my team. And get a few shots off that Phoenix. Kind of missed there, but that's okay. Get an assist on the Cypher. I try to shoot through the wall, didn't really get much. Then I use my arrow to see if there's anyone really there. In the corner. Then I just wait in the corner and I notice that one of them's in the window. So I try to use my ult here, and I managed to see two of them, but my teammate already got the kill before I could get them with my ult. Then I use my arrow on this round, which didn't really work because it kind of hit the wall. So instead, I just peek it and see who's around. And I notice there's someone with a Marshall in the window, so I don't want to go there. But I do manage to get the Phoenix off the side. And we waited out. And since I was looking at the bathroom, I was kind of distracted and I didn't see the enemy across from me. Now this round, use the arrow. Someone shot it, so I knew there was definitely someone there, even if you can't see them, which I did at that point, but if you hear some gunshots, then the enemy's definitely in that position. I notice someone's camping in the corner there, so I get them, and then I managed to get the Sage too. Plant the bomb in the corner. Ask my team for help. Use my arrow to just check behind me. And unfortunately I didn't really look around too much because I went towards showers and I got shot from behind. Then I shoot my arrow and I notice an enemy, and I managed to get him with a headshot. And I use my drone to see if there's anyone else around, and there actually was, so kind of lucky that I didn't go in there. Goes inside the little tube there, help my friend out, and then finish off the kill. Then I plant the bomb, and this time it worked. And then we just have to defend, and I'm
Right here.
just guarding both of these two locations, and I got flashed, so I know that there's an enemy on the left side. So I wait for him to come through.
Right here.
Then he puts up a wall, and I hear him walking out, so I try to be cautious and move around. I wait for him to peek, and then
One
just
enemy
finish him off.
remaining.
And I didn't actually notice the omen inside the tube, so I'm lucky that my team saved me there. Used the arrow on this round. That didn't really work, so use my drone instead.
Take flight.
Always a secondary. And notice there's a Phoenix in the corner, so I didn't really get him, but I pinged him instead, so at least my teammate knows where he is. Got him for a few points, but didn't really kill him. I noticed there was someone on the left side. Used my ult, but didn't really do much for me at this point, and it kind of gave away my position. So if you're using your ult like Sova's ult, just make sure that you're aware. Other enemies can see exactly where you are if you're doing that, even through a wall.
Take
And
flight.
over here I just use my drone. And I hear enemy footsteps, so I'm guessing they're on the left side, and there's one in the window.
They are.
Someone using a Marshall. So I just have to be careful of that.
Get out of my way.
I noticed the Jet using her ult. She died, so it gives me the green light, and then I shoot the tripwire, which I was kind of too late at. I just camp here, and I got an assist on the omen, which kind of should have been a kill, but it's fine. And then I use my bow to see the Sage that was around, and I finish her. Use my arrow here to see, and obviously an enemy shoots it, so there's someone here. Try to get him through their boxes, didn't really work.
Behind bomb site in heaven.
Try to shoot the other side to see if there's anyone there, and there wasn't, so
Phoenix is lit as
I just go through the shower side. Hear a lot of gunshots, so there probably is an enemy guarding showers. I wait for Phoenix to do his thing, and then I kill the other Phoenix. And I use my arrow to see if there's anyone else around.
Revealing area.
And there was someone who was camping the corner, but my teammate luckily got him. And I hear a Marshall on the mid-side window. So I wait for my team to plant. And I get flashed. And someone carrying the Marshall is shooting at me. And I really thought I was going to die here because I only had 7 health. But luckily I killed the Cypher, and we won that round.
Last player standing.
Here I use my arrow.
Revealing area.
And then I notice that my friend is kind of dying from enemies over there, so I decide to rotate and I go to A by myself, which isn't really the safest option, but sometimes it actually helps if there's only a few enemies left and you know they're all on the other location. So I plant, and it works. And then I just hold position over here.
Spike planted.
And I hear an enemy, so I kill him. Then I wait for the one other enemy.
One enemy remaining.
He's in the same spot, and I actually didn't hit him, so he kind of kills me. But unfortunately, I started the bomb too early for him, so we still win that round.
Clutch.
Now this round was really brief because I was using the operator and kind of died early on, as you'll see. I was trying to get a good shot off, but then the tripwire kind of ruined my opportunity, so I couldn't go that way, and I knew that there was enemies watching that location.
Revealing area.
And then I pull out the operator,
One
and
enemy remaining.
at this moment I knew that I was dead, and I was about to shoot, but I couldn't land the shot. This round I use my arrow, see where the enemy is. Find 2 enemies, Cypher and a Sage. Cypher's down. Then I finish off the Sage with my pistol.
Down.
Here's someone in the teleporter. So I knew to check showers, and I killed one, but I couldn't finish off the 2 enemies. I use my arrow here after a little bit of time just to make sure the enemy doesn't think that I'm
They
there.
are.
And there's 2 there as usual. And here I thought that I could land my shots, but I missed most of them, and that's the reason why I kind of died there.
Revealing area.
Over here I check and I see that there's 2 enemies in the showers, but I accidentally misfired, so I didn't want to go that way, so I rotated to B. And I noticed there's someone in the windows, so I get an assist on him,
Found them.
One enemy remaining.
and we win that round. Now this round again, me using the operator, and I'm usually okay with snipers, but here I missed my chances. Right when I was about to shoot is when I died from the jet. My team couldn't buy me on this round, but it was okay because I just used the judge and light armor to see if that works, and as you guys can see in a few seconds, that I made the right decision.
My ult is ready. Stay down.
And here I just check with my dart and I see that there's 1 enemy in showers, so I use my drone just to make sure that they haven't moved too much.
Drone.
And I see that it's a sage that's resurrecting someone, so I decide just to use my ult because that's probably the best decision in this case, and I kill the sage.
One enemy remaining.
And we were just waiting on the Phoenix to see where he is, and I know that he's in showers, so I finish him off from the back and we win.
Defenders
But anyways, I do thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know on some content that you want to see next, and I will see you guys later. Bye.